these happy faces of children and voice that you are getting, a children rescue from the street a few months ago, and I, among Koinonia social workers who went to the street and rescued them from very pathetic condition. And this was through the help of God. The process of rescue of Koinonia community to the rescuing the children from different cities of Nairobi was very successful. Yesterday we managed to move from different streets within Nairobi center.
Habari. Haya, niliwaambia kwamba siku ya leo ni siku ya nini? Siku ya leo nilienda nikabembeleza nikaongea na Father Kizito, na Father akasema ya kwamba atachukua wakati wake wa kukuja hapa Mtindwa na kuona nyinyi. Mpigie makofi bwana.
Joseph Skehage, Alex Ndegu, Anthony Njoroge, Anthony Dambere.
Vijana street, kuna vijana street wenye wako na mateso. Kuna wamama kama wenye wana pesa ya kulipa nyumba. Kwa hiyo Odichi na Father, sisi tumesemaje, Mungu awabariki, aongezee ng'ombe. Kwa hiyo mtapata mingi, mtu aweze kutusaidia.
Baraka kutoka kwa Mungu. Ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu.
The atmosphere was very lovely during the process of the rescue. I think most of these children have been waiting. They have been waiting since January for the day today. And therefore, many of them were very happy and they walked up very early, waiting for Koinonia street educators to go to the street and get them out of the street. A lot of faces smiling and jumping in the car was a sign of a great happiness from these children, knowing that they are leaving the street and are going to live a normal life like other children.
So, si tumpata Yesu, tumpata Yesu, chapter 1, akaambiwa atukeuza ili jiwe liwe mkate, lakini devil akashindwa. So, si tumpata Yesu, tumpata Yesu, chapter 2, akaambiwa ni abudu.
Hadi la kufuata. 45, 46, 50.
You'll find that for some children, their behavior also becomes very difficult to model because of the duration of time that they have stayed in the streets and the number of experiences, different experiences they've had to encounter.
During our street work in the street for the 3 months, most of the time we were talking to these boys, telling them the side effect of all the drugs they take on the street.
Aya, life ya, unataka kusema life ya kuishi mtaa, unaona ni nzuri ama ni mbaya?
Ni mbaya.
Ni mbaya. Je, mtu akipatia nafasi ya kwenda shule na usome, unaweza sikiaje?
Mzuri.
Mzuri. Unaweza soma kwa bidii, si ndio?
And we did not go to the street and just tell them, stop doing this. So we gave them a moment of listening to what we tell them about the drugs and how the drugs are very harmful to them, but not telling them not to take. Because if you start dictating to them, telling them do and don't, it also comes a problem to them. And therefore, that's the reason why at the time we were rescuing them, you could see some of them as sneezing those glues and using the jet fuel and so forth, until when we left the street and went to the ground. In that moment, first we had some football games with them, and so it was full of fun. There's a moment of each groups are based in different bases, just sitting. And then when talking to them and telling them now, this was the moment whereby now we had to leave all these things that we are taking, and we have to do it willingly.
Tuweze kuhakikisha kwamba sote tunaishi pamoja kama ndugu. Ehe. Tumeelewana hapo?
Our appetite was very, very good, delicious. The food we took, you know, in the street, many of all these children really enjoyed it. It was many of them, so their first time, you know. And that is the moment also when we have them in the camping, we start talking to them about the unities and how they will need to go live together in a peaceful and harmonious way, and with brotherhood.
So ni nyinyi ambao Mungu amepatia nafasi na sasa hizi mko kwa hiyo gari ambayo imekuja na nyinyi. Mshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu.
Wachaneni na hiyo moto. Songa kando.
Listening to the children this morning, listening to them yesternight when we were making fire, you get to understand there are some things that they do, for them it is normal, because there's some way of talking that they will talk because they have been doing this within the streets, and it has not been a big issue.
Most of the children that we have rescued, the 35 children from the street, some of them, almost we talk about 70% went to school, and they had to drop away from school due to a lot of pressure sometimes from the schools, challenges facing their families because their family could not afford to facilitate some things that the school required. Many of them are very good, very clever, and when given opportunity, they can do very, very, very good in education.
Run, run, run! Fire in the forest! Run, run, run! Fire in the forest! Run, run, run! Like a zombie, fire in the forest! Run, run, run! Fire in the forest! Run, run, run! Please!
Nilikuwa nasema wakati imefika.
Nani akurudi kwa hiyo wakati? Nani akurudi kwa hiyo wakati? Nani anatamani? Kila mtu ametamani. Haya. Nasema tukitoka hapa, tutoke kama tuko na joy. Tuko na nini? Tuko na joy. Tuko na nini?
Tunaenda saa ngapi?
Mimi.
Sisi.
So from here we will be going to Ndugumdoga, a place that all of them really want their feet to step there, you know. And so after taking our tea, all of us will go to the car, and then we move direct to Ndugumdogo, a place that they will call home, a place that they will stay for until next year, January. And all of us are just very anxious, waiting to reach Ndugumdogo. For sure the former boys, you know, will welcome them, the new group working in the center, and they'll be taken in a place in the bathroom where they'll have a shower, and they will be applied oil, and after we will give them their clothes that Koinonia have bought to them. So they will be given new clothes, to put on, and with the slippers and shoes. And afterward, we will do a ceremony of burning, taking the old clothes they have been using in the streets and burn them together with them. And we always say, let the old go, the new come. And then we move on with the new journey. Get started. Now we are in August, and we are celebrating Koinonia Children's Day, and all the children we rescued this year are with us in this very beautiful part.